we'll definitely start with the crew first ed first. But I do have frames somewhere to put them in. Is what I definitely want to do, right? Question is, can we guess which pack to save? I think this should be a single pack frame. Yep, perfect. We can save one of the crew packs. Guess it'll be Lucky Dip, right? Nonetheless, let's crack. Wrong side. Nope, still wrong side. Back. There we go. Right. Good old first ed crew. Ooh, open now. Rubbish. Shiny. No tear tab, because this was Belgian print, right? All the first eds were Belgian print? Yeah. You can see. Alright, the question is, which pack do we save? Right? We have an option to change it if we don't find the cold ball. That one will do. Right, put that to the side. Let's see what we can find. Oh, they don't stack as nicely as the Japanese packs. We'll try and do them, delicately. Best we can. Alright. Bleak Dart. Wing. Probably speed through the commons though. Overblast is the foil. Damp the Authority. Which actually is good because I always like, comparing. And since we had a Stamp the Authority, you can definitely already tell the Japanese is a bit crisper, right? Whether that's, quality from the time or just being Japan printed. Because I don't know if you can tell in my lighting and camera. Alright. Well, we hit M straight away. Not a great M. I think for Unlimited Crew, it's just the foils, right? And then obviously any of the chase cards. Alright, Snapback. Foil. Reinforce the line. Promise of Plenty, and just a Rushing River. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the rares. Put them in storage. Oh, 1, 2. Ah, perfect. I found the cold foil, so that's something. It's just a plasma barrel shot. The cold foil is still a cold foil. And then 2 rares. I should have sleeves. Where did I put them? The question is, are these the right ones? I think these are the right ones. Let's see. Yes, perfect. Alright. First cold foil of the first eds. Nothing to write home about. Oh, you should do cold foils, majestics, and no, we'll hold the foils unless we get any of the chase foils. Right, the standout cards from the set, which I don't think Reinforce the Line is. Even though a 0 for +4 is kind of nice, right? On red though, that's the issue. Alright, Combustion Courier. And just 2 rares. Although, it makes me happy, right, with the pack we picked. Hold on to. Rushing River. Towering Titan. The M's always in that first slot, right? We'll know straight away. Well, first pack. We're busted. We did so well with the others. Let's rip the scene. Alright. I don't think there's any generic, right? There's not. Fate for Seeing, Sink Below, Ravenous Rabble. Trying to think of all the good ones for the first set. Now, I would have been excited about a cash-in, right? But cash-in is gone. Very curious to see where they take gold then, right? That warrants cash-in being removed. Alright. Oh, a Dorinthia. I don't think the first eds matter, right? But a foil Remorseless. That's a nice pickup for the first ed, right? We'll just put it with the M's. Triple Trap, Rockslide Trap. Triple Ranger cards for the back. And a foil first ed Rune Chant token. Now that's interesting too. We'll put that aside. And a Spoils of War. Again, I think they've all come down, right? And it's only the foils. Because they're just not differentiated enough. At least for CRU, for people to care that much. Alright. Foil Aetherize. Has the negate or any, counterspell of Fab gone anyway? It still doesn't feel like it's that great, right? The new ones are negate anything, correct? Whereas this is negate an instant, and that's kind of the issue. It's basically just wizard on wizard violence. So, a foil Aetherize. Not doing so bad on the M's then. Unless they're all just bunched at the top. Rush the Weak. River, and an Anvil. Could you get foil, right? Could you get normal foil equipment in this? I know the drop rate in Unlimited is definitely more than cold foils. Yeah, you mustn't be able to. Blessing of Serenity. Mangle. Another M. How many so far, right? Already at 5 M's. We're barely halfway. A little bit worrisome, right? The 6 is usually the average. We just might not get any more. Flying Kick, Mandible Claws, and a Reinforced Line. Is there any way we can make Plasma Barrel Shot good? That'd be the question. Alright. Well, Copper. Oh, and a Dread Twitch. If you play a non-attack extra card, create a Rune Chant token. If you've dealt arcane damage, create a Rune Chant token. If it hits, create a Rune Chant token. The fact that that's 3 separate, right? That must make it kind of nice. And a Benji. So I think we're above average for Majestics now. So we're good. We still have the other half of the box to do. Rushing River, Rushing Bighorn, and just a Crane Dance. Although, usually, right, if you have a bunch of M's, you don't have an L or anything. Assuming Volition, another Mandible Claw, Towering Titan. Alright, this is now the right side of the box. Can we get anything? Dauntless. Unified Decree. Yeah, so now we're definitely above the average M's. Might just be a M-heavy box. We can pick up a good foil. We'll definitely be happy. Predatory Assault. The Dauntless. Plenty. Oh, it's back then open so well. Alright. Flying Kick. Enduring Foresight. The Dauntless. Meet and greets. Create a Rune Chant token, and then go again if you've done Arcane. Right? This is a cost. That's a staple for Rune Chant, isn't it? Not Rune Chant, Rune Blade. Come on. One more M. Rousing Aether. Beautiful artwork, though. Anytime they do, like, the spell trails or lightning, it's always just gorgeous. And rares. Or Rune Chant token. Something. High speed and another cash in. There was a day when, getting 2 cash ins in a box felt good. Well, Quicken token. Shortness. Hindering Foresight. Right. Lucky Last. Aside from the one that I'm keeping. Can we get anything? This one's slow. Workshop. Crucible. Crush the Weak. Housing Aether. Blood. Nice Vizari. Foil Benji. Alright, so you can get foil heroes in the first ed. Interesting. And a snag, so we do hit another Majestic. How many Majestics overall did we get for the box? Let's see. I'll put the first ed cards up there. Alright, we hit snag. It's a foil I want to keep. Unified Decree. Mangle, Aetherize, Spoil, Remorseless, and a Stamp. Overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the average, right? Usually 4 and 2. So we went 2 Majestics over, which is quite nice, right? And I do think the Remorseless pickups fairly decent, right? Royal First Edition Remorseless. Otherwise, Aetherize. I don't think that's that great. But a nice little card nonetheless. Well, there we go. That's the crew down. Bonk one. Plasma Barrel Shot. I don't think is that hype. I doubt there's recently sold, right, for the Plasma Barrel. You can always check. A TCG player. But what? They're usually like $100. Plasma. Was it Plasma Barrel? Yeah, I think if it had, a base 2 damage, it'd be a lot more usable, right? Although, God, you still have to pay 2 for a Steam counter. Like, that's another huge weakness to it. Yeah. No, it's not gone well. And no Cold Fall is sold. I can see, still. Cold Fall's a Cold Fall. Let's stick him up there. I do want to... we'll frame them at the end. Most people just want to see the packs open. Alright. The crew out of the way. We can do Arcane Rising. Got a nice box of sealed packs. You have to even out. Sorry, unsealed packs. Right. Crew down. Arcane Rising time. Or should we do Arcane Rising last? It's simple. Right? Nice crisp box. We'll do them in order. It's backwards to say. Right. And then try and do it nicely. Well, I'm probably just getting rid of the wrap anyway. I'll just get rid of the wrap. I've had good luck with the unlimited arcane boxes. Called 3 Eyes, I think. There's a hope. I do want to keep a set of the R. So, opening the whole box. But, against that, we can find the cold foil, right? So, keep a Zari, keep a Kano. I want one with kind of nice edging. Dahlia and Vizari was who we were missing. There's one. Oh, a little bent. There's sort of short on the Vizaris. Viserai. No. Is Viserai what I used to say? And Vizari is correct? Or is Viserai correct and I used to say Vizari? Either way, there's the 4. Right? We'll have second thoughts if we don't find a cold foil. I do want to frame sealed packs. Eyes. Let's start. What can we find? And these are a little bit better glued. Yeah. Hate when the inside, right, doesn't open correctly. But as long as they look aesthetically nice from the outside, still hold on to the packs. Okay. There are choice generics, right, in this? Fate for Scene is definitely one. The red. I'll put it in the center then. Fight. Prayer. Okay, foil is a Sikkim shot. Mage Master Boots. A Sikkim. Super hits. Where are the rares before the foil? The rares must be before the foil. Already forgotten. Right, foil and then 2 rares. Yeah. Prayer and Spellblade Assault for the rares. Ah. The old smell. Which is more just, you know, dingy because they've had to come to Australia. Ravenous Rebel. That's not a card to put aside, right? Rifting. Convection Amplifier. I think foil would be good, right? Hit cover. Booster Rune Chant, but yellow. And then Talismanic Lens. Might as well go through all the class cards. And a Tectoplasma Pistol, right? Again, just the utility of this. Just beats every other Mechanologist weapon, right? That they've printed. Or if they made, you know, more weapon synergy for items. That's another big thing, right? All the weapon synergy that exists is for pistols. And that's the only pistol, right? Even the Symbiosis Shot is not a pistol. Whisper of the Oracles. You know, I should probably just pull out all the reds. There. A good value. Arc Knight Ascendancy for our first M. Good. Kind of can't do it. And I skipped over the rare, which is a Stir the Aether Wind. That for the foil. Crown of Dichotomy. Definitely has its uses. I think Crown is... No, there's better head slots. I was going to say, is Crown of Dichotomy worth taking just to utilize one tome? But then you need the action point for Crown anyway, so it's not that great. This pack is not opened well. Lead the Charge. It's one of those, you know, differently worded cards. Nothing for the rares. Headshot for the foil. The Null Rune is still worth holding on to, right? Pipe Drivers. And a Dash. Oh, another pack. Yeah, none of these want to open well. Yeah, the inside. Alright. Whispers, Back Alley, Rifting, Red Sunkiss. I like the Sunkiss chain. With the fact that, you know, Moonwish just has to be played rather than hit. Well, Speaker Tome, though. I will pull that aside, right? We'll hold it with the draw cards. I don't think Oath of the Arcanite needs to be pulled out. Golding Ruin for the foil. Another piece of Null Rune. And... nada. What were we just talking about? Can't remember. Push the points. Don't think they're played anymore, are they? Orb. Ah, and there's our cold foil. Fortunately, just a Braces of Belief. Still, though. Not a bad one. And anything else? The Achilles Accelerator is kind of nice. At least we got a cold foil this time, right? Hey, True Misty. I'm good. Put that in a sleeve. Alright, so far, box is kind of lacking. Need to find some decent M's. And a foil M. Right. Nada. Reduce. Pseudo Knowledge. Alright, I've not been keeping an eye out for the S's. Favorite hero would either be Melody or Cheyenne. Or Riptide, right? Riptide if I have to play, you know, normal decks. I'm still holding... No, they didn't ban Tome, right? That cash in is the bigger blow because of the crew boxes. A Shiny Whispers, I don't think we need to keep. Yeah. We're memeing around and having fun, true. Definitely Melody or Cheyenne. Probably Cheyenne now, right? Because Melody's, you know, suffered a grievous loss. And then for normal play, Riptide. Oh, too far. Nada, nada. Need some red. Ravenous Rebels. Still a tip. Stir. Boil 0 to 60. We'll take the Null Rune. We're getting a decent amount of Null Rune. Nada. Oh, cool. Who's your go-to then? New, as in like Rosetta new? Or this year new, so to speak? Back alley break line. If activated ability or action card, put it face up into... Wait. No, if an activated ability or action card puts back alley break face into a zone from your deck, gain 1 action point. It's range attack. I don't think it's that good, right? Nada, nada, and rifting. And dichotomy. And nothing really good. Alright, I guess it all will hinge on the weapon break box. If we can find anything of interest. Lead the charge, fate the scene. I do like contraband, some meme stuff. Otherwise, 2 rares and a zap. Nada, nada. Where are our M's and where are our S's? Guess Rosetta new. Haven't played it. You got the Arachne deck going. Yeah, good. Arachne's a fun hero. I like the contract mechanic. I hope they do more with it in the future. Red Fate for Scene, I will hold on to. Well, technically speak, I'm holding on to all the cards. Boost a Rune Chance, take cover. Eh. Nada. Can't say our foils have been too great either. Nada, nada. Ooh. And a push the points. If it was a red push the point, maybe. Come on. M's and S's. Probably missed some S's, though. Deuce. No back alley. It's always the... I hope it's always the second card. Best is okay. Double shot is... new go. How do we know what's good and what's not? Well, from general play, and I guess stat lines, but then also down here it's got the rarity, right? Although it's too minuscule, my finger's in the wrong spot. That's a common, although red Ravenous Rabble is again statting. And, you know, Dromai's coming back. Was a hero that very much likes red. And then, oh, there we go. The rare, but not a very good rare. Rare. And then there's our foil. Fortunately, it's just a common. That said, the cards I'm pulling aside are not, like, they're not, you know, it's like insane value or anything, especially for how much the box is. But there's still something probably worth holding on to. A rare, another rare, and a foil lead the charge, but a blue. Right, so that's another thing. The color line, usually. So red is a more powerful version, so to speak, of the card. In most circumstances. nada, nada. A red lead the charge. I like red lead. Yeah, I like red read. I can't say it. I like red lead the charge. R's and L's always get me. Because of its effect. It's a very unique effect when it comes to Fab, because nowadays things wouldn't straight up say gain an action point, right? They'd say gain go again. So it's a card of interest to me. Silver tip. Vection Amplifier. I think that's a decent one. Talishare should definitely probably be your go-to place to play, right? Outside of, going to a store and playing with people or playing with friends. Talishare is fantastic. Or do you mean Talishare the weapon? I mean Talishare the weapon. Has its uses. The cards do look fantastic. One thing they always hit out of the park is the art and the foiling. Rare, and headshot. I must be missing M's. Okay. The side, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would assume the majority of the player base uses Talishare. It's the best place to, play online. Got Blade Assault. 9th Blade of the Blood Oath. So there's an S. And then a Zipper Hits. Yeah, I gotta say, I think we've really fallen short with the M's and the S's in this box. Still better than last Arcane, right? Again, no cold foil. This time we did get a cold foil at least. Too far. Some fights. Life for all life. With some scuffing down the bottom. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Light scratch. Colored Metal. Fallen Sun Kiss. Null Ruined. But I should be looking for misprints because... Yeah, where we got them, right? I have 2 of them. We got printer line, right, on a cartilage, and horribly offset. Then also a crimped Rathe right at the top there. It would be fun to find one. Anyway, last pack. Which also probably means that the 4 packs I put aside to frame maybe have some goodies in them. Nada, 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 nada. For the mold. Nope. Hamstring shot. Nope. The bullseye braces. Which actually, another thing could mean. Got 1 more box of Arcane Rising, right, from the case. Usually when you get really shit boxes, one of them is really good. So it'd be funny if that one, is really good. Not that I plan to crack it anytime. Alright, well, Arcane Rising was definitely a dud. Well, we have our 4 packs to frame, and we still got cold foil. I go there. Alright. Really? Is that correct? We only got 1 M. That's an S. Because it should still be 2 to 3, I believe. That's an S. That's an S. Overall, we hit 3 S's and 1 Majestic. Usually in total, you get, on average about 6. So, yeah. Not that great. Oh. Now the big one. Very first sets, right? And where's it? Simple. Yeah. Rathe, first edition. Can we get anything decent, right? Oh yeah, legendary. Did I take a legendary over the heart? Probably not, right? And there just so minuscule amounts of hearts in the world. Alright. Ensue the disappointment. Wrapping. Boxes held up very well, though. I think the Arcane was a bit scuffed. This box is nice and crisp. Try not to damage it, then. Alright, the question is... How do we pick packs to save? We want 1 of each character. I am half tempted just to open them. It is definitely better to get singles. Always get singles. Especially for the No, never mind. It's no special. It's just all around the board, get singles for Fab is significantly better, right? There's so much diversity, so much randomness when it comes to packs, and less card crossover, the way to put it, right, than most games. It would just always be better buying packs, buying singles. Alright. Is that a nice Akatsu? That is a nice Akatsu. There's the ball. Right. Come to the side. Don't forget the cold foil, otherwise I will crack the pack we put aside. I've been playing Fab since it came out. Well, not properly since it came out, right? I dabbled, and then probably the first year of its life was when I started picking up decks and playing. Okay. Rathe is special, right? Being the first set. Yeah, I've been around. Nada. I think blows we do once, but we want them in red, right? Because again, the value that changes is the defense down here. You want a power defense. Oak Merchant's Hood. What is it? Common. Then the equipment card. Then the rare. Then the rare. Then the foil. Right? Fortunately, nothing out of this first one, it looks like. Can't remember if there's any class staples for us to pick up, but there is the coloring, right? So these are the red cards. As you can see, they're not quite red. They're more like a pink, right? We compare it to this arcane card. It's definitely pinker. That is a specialty. That makes the first edition Welcome to Rathe a little bit different. I knew about it for a while, but never go into it, but I'm trying to see what's up. The game that rewards, knowledge and proper play. I think the mechanics are very standout. A red pummel is actually nice. Nimble, Nada. Blackout kick for a rare. A route for our first S. And then another blackout kick for a rare. That said, I'm not a very competitive player. I like having fun. I just like playing within the design space that Fab has created. It's a resource system and everything is just really well done. I'll sink below for the yellow. Iron Rot helmets. Drone of brutality. Battery. Foil energy potion. Probably pull out the foils. Yeah, the decision whether to take it as a good resource version, right? Or to take it as the most powerful version. Though it does create a lot of card bloat, unfortunately. There's a lot of cards not really good for anything. They just don't fit the stat curve, if you will. Anti-pots, stable, scour. I don't think there's any, no. I'm not going to save the crack bubbles. I think I have plenty of them. There's usually triplets of all the commons and rares. And then Majestics, which are like the specialty cards, if you will. The unique cards with unique effects, or uniquer effects. They never have triplets. There we are. A pink sink below. So, scuffed at the top, and I don't know if I can get it on camera at the bottom, unfortunately. Fraction bolters, the rare, another rare, and a pink foil though. So far, nothing crazy. Yeah. Digital, overpower, and nimble. Need an M. Or in the case of these older sets, an S. This pack is just floated in my hands as I've tried to open it. Oh, a little bit of shiny. We'll try it that way. Nada. Oh, Nimblism. I don't think Nimblism's that good. Razor Reflex is kind of nice. It's also one of the cards that the tone on the pink is not that bad. Gauntlets, Battery, another Disable. Just Awakening Bellow. Right, we're sort of halfway in. Nothing to speak of. Now for a Scar, Demolition, Scour, Wounding. Right, Iron Rots, Pink Snatch, Warrior's Valor, Pack Hunt, and just all the class cards. Nimblism, I think, used to be really good. But then there's just been, you know, class-specific buffing cards printed. Valor, and a common for the foil, unfortunately. Right, I should have just taken packs off the top or something. What's the highest foil? Cold foil. I think that's the one you're referring to. Although now it would be cold foil marbles. Hopefully we find the one that's in the pack here. Alright, Gauntlets, a Disable, Crazy Brew for the S, and just a Smash Instinct. So, yeah. Usually one box, what you're meant to get for the cold foils. There's a red drone. Barraging and a common. Well, it's still cold foil, it's just their full art, basically. And they have like a different rarity. They have, I think it's a triangle at the bottom. Instead of a letter, like these. Snapdragons, Fluster Fist. There's our first M, a Glint and Quicksilver. I don't think that's a great pickup. And some others. Do I have one in reach anywhere? I think I should. Nope. I think in this aisle. Let's see. Oh, there we are. So from Uprising was the set. They did full arts of these dragons. Oh, thanks, Drew. Which side did you come from? Side. Alright. 1M down, 1 to go. Usually get 2. Another drone. Quick Flak, and a Fluster Fist. Really want a foil M. Nada. Rare. There's another S though, a Showtime. Some of them are better than the rest. They've sort of gone back and forth on the styling. There was a set of dragons, which, like that one, really cool. There's a set of angels that are really cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the one from the latest set, Rosetta. They look kind of plain in comparison. Nada, rare, and a foil pummel though. Reflex, blow. Come on, something decent. Rare, rare. And there's our cold foil, so that's something. So I think I already had a Helm of Iceland's Peak when it comes to Welcome to Rathe. Right? Unfortunately, I think it was commons in all 3 boxes. Still, to get a cold foil is get a cold foil. Go there for now. Means I don't have to worry about the packs I put aside, which was the main point of this endeavor. Have the packs to bring. And it has a very decent effect too, this one. The gain 1 intellect. Could end up being really good, depending on what they end up printing. If that type of boost is necessary. It's kind of in a weird class though for it. Since Guardian has lots of ways to discount cards. They don't really need the excess draw. 2 rares and a common. We're still hoping for a good M. Yep. On average. You can unfortunately get boxes with none, but the majority of the time it is always 1 per box. And, oh. Now 2 M's are the exact same card. Spent the Quicksilver. We can find one as a foil. Would be nice. Butterfist, Staunch, and a Scar for a Scar. Still looks nice in the foil. Alright. Lucky last. Yeah, Pummel, Flock. Energy Potion. Eh. Reconnect Battery, and our foil. Fortunately, just a common. So overall, we did well on the crew box. But then Arcane and Welcome to Rathe kind of kicked your asses. So, 1S, 2Ms, S, S. 6 in total is about what you usually get. We hit 5, right? 2Ms, 3 S's. Not the craziest cards to hit though for the set, unfortunately. We will take the cold foil. Add it to the collection. And we have packs to frame as well. And I've got some other sets hanging around. We need to find something good before we end off. So I do want to stick these in my folder. What folder is this? Is the correct one? Oh, that's Overflow. That's promos. Must be this one. Ooh, yep. Oh. Bit. That is. I know, too big to show off. Races, but we'll stick with 3 cold foils in here. What number card is this? 101. It should go out here, that you can see. And then just 2 randoms. Fortunately, no legendary. Or anything crazy to speak of. Alright. What to open though? That's the question. I think Monarch. Right. That was the next set in the sequence. Oh, I think this is Monarch. Yep, Monarch first edition. What's the first box we grab out of this? Have a legendary. Right. You rip through this one nice and quickly, though. It's not as desirable as those other 3 boxes we opened. Not nice and shiny nonetheless. We might get something of interest. Oh, there goes the cards. Ah, M on top. Foil Nourishing is actually quite nice. This is one of the weirdest cards, though, when it comes to foiling, because it's so minuscule. Right? They've done the headpiece, the belt, and the tea set, and that's it as a foil. And we hit another M2. That's a good start, 2 M's. But a lot of these cards are just bulk. Let's speed through this box quickly. Equipment, and then everything juicy is at the back. Mostly 2 rares. The cold foil should be in that slot. For the M. A very useful one, though, I think. The M. Also no useful one. I think the Nourishing was actually good. I think Nourishing still sees a lot of play. Or decent play. Nada, nada, nada. Nada, nada. Oh, Genesis. No worries, Drew. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. Hey. Box. You got hardly anything in the other boxes. And then Monarch leads us to, I think it's the best L in the set, right? The Carrion Husk. Insane block value. That's definitely a good find.